Homer accidentally suffered severe injuries from a fall. That day, the boss was away on business. Taking advantage of Burns' absence, Homer decided to experience what his boss's life was like.
Simpson.
Homer was startled and accidentally triggered a mechanism, falling into a trap. The trap was extremely dangerous. Homer plunged headfirst into concrete, resulting in injuries to his upper body. He was put in a cast and had to recover at home. Marge hung things he loved beside him to help him feel happy. Homer asked Bart to sign his cast, but Bart deliberately signed it where Homer could see and mocked his appearance. Marge really enjoyed this kind of life, the two of them doing housework together and chatting. Life was very pleasant. Meanwhile, however, a lawyer told Burns that the trap was illegal. If Homer sued him, Burns would have to pay compensation again. He immediately sent Smith to Homer's house to have Homer sign a liability waiver. When Smith arrived at Homer's house, he unexpectedly realized he could get huge compensation and immediately decided to sue his own boss. However, Smith hoped that through Marge, he could get Homer to give up the idea of suing. As a housewife, Marge lacked opportunities to confide in others. Smith happened to be good with women, so the two had endless things to talk about. Smith often came to chat with Marge, and he already considered Marge his close friend. Marge also felt warmth from their friendship, and even knitted him a sweater. Marge almost fell in love with Smith. She kept reminding herself that she was a married woman, so she went to Homer, and the two had some intimate moments together on the sofa.
Smithers.
Wait a sec. Marge is getting her emotional needs fulfilled by another man, and now she needs me for nothing but sex. I'm the luckiest husband in the world!
Homer actually has so many children. Marge wanted a fourth child, so the couple went to the hospital for an examination, but the tests revealed that Homer's body was no longer capable. He couldn't have children anymore. This made Marge extremely sad. The two went to Moe's tavern to drink together. At that moment, Moe thought of a solution. Homer had donated a lot of sperm before, so why not just retrieve a sample? Marge had no idea Homer had done such a thing. Homer said, "Otherwise, where would I get the money to buy you gifts?" Marge instantly felt hopeful again. Although reluctant in his heart, Homer still agreed. On their drive to the hospital, Homer deliberately took detours, spending the entire day having fun with Marge. They stayed at a hotel that night.
You've lost weight.
What's that, baby?
Homer hoped that through this happy time together as a couple, he could make Marge give up the idea of having a child. When the timing seemed right, he revealed his true feelings. Marge was surprised and asked when he had started not wanting children. Homer thought for a moment, probably even before Bart was born. The next day, Marge drove aggressively in anger, while Homer continued trying to persuade her. But while eating at a restaurant, they happened to encounter a family with 4 children. Watching the man playing with the kids, Homer was no longer resistant to the idea. He brought Marge to the hospital and gave several names he had used before. Marge advised Homer not to force himself, but Homer said,
The table with 4 legs is sturdier than the table with 3, and anything that's half you is guaranteed 50% perfect.
However, the staff expressed regret. The last sample had just been selected by another couple. When that couple saw Homer's appearance, they immediately decided to give it up. While handling the paperwork, Marge looked at the photos on the wall and discovered that Homer already had so many children. She immediately decided not to go through with it. Returning home, they took their 3 children out to play, feeling that their current life was quite enough.